Is Ukraine's air defense completely disabled now? Since the beginning of the conflict, Ukraine has faced extremely intense air attacks from Russia, particularly through the use of Shahed unmanned aerial vehicles. The use of these drones has not been occasional but continuous, with the goal of targeting various critical sites in Ukraine. The Shahed is not an ordinary drone. Its sheer number has forced Ukraine to use every available means to counter it, including advanced missiles and electronic warfare systems. The Shahed, or Iran-2, became widely known in 2023, and Russia quickly ramped up the development of its own version of the Shahed drone at their military factory, Alabuga in Yelabuga. From this factory, a steady supply of Shahed drones has met the needs of Russia's military up until 2025 for various airstrike operations in Ukraine. Now, the latest news is about the arrival of the new Shahed-136 killer drone Series A. Photos of this new drone, reportedly attacking Ukraine, raise a significant question: will this latest upgrade of the Shahed cause a more significant impact on the battlefield? Let's delve deeper. On January 18, 2025, an interesting event took place in the skies over Ukraine. The Ukrainian Air Defense Unit successfully shot down a Shahed drone, which is known to be the newest variant of this type. The released photos showed that this drone had a special marking, with the Series A and a serial number exceeding 200. This contrasts with the usual drones Russia uses in Ukraine, which are typically marked with the Series E. According to reports from Defense Express, Russia's production of Shahed drones has reached a massive scale. By the end of December 2024, it is estimated that around 12,000 units had been produced. This number is supported by the discovery of a drone with the serial number E11934. Further reinforcing the suspicion that Russia has been producing Shahed drones in vast quantities, possibly even more than that. While there are no detailed specifications on what the Russian version of the Shahed-136 Ъ looks like, some information is beginning to circulate. Known changes include the addition of a thermobaric warhead, the implementation of a Starlink terminal for more reliable communications, and updates to the satellite navigation module to improve precision and operational effectiveness. All these developments lead to the question: is the newest version of the Shahed drone used by Russia now the same as the latest version produced in Iran? In 2024, Iran made a breakthrough that shocked the world by launching the Shahed-136 Ъ unmanned aerial vehicle, a drone with highly impressive capabilities. According to various reports, this drone has a flight range of up to 4,000 kilometers. An extraordinary distance, isn't it? The Shahed-136 Ъ can fly for 16 to 20 hours non-stop, providing enough time to cover long distances and reach its intended target. The presence of this drone has become a symbol of Iran's military technological advancement. The Shahed-136 Ъ is not just any ordinary drone. It represents a significant development in the country's capabilities. When this drone locks onto a target, it unleashes its full power in a highly deadly strike. With a cost much lower than using cruise ballistic missiles, the Shahed-136 Ъ offers a new way to launch long-range, precise attacks. Despite its warhead weighing only about 50 kilograms, the impact it causes is still considerable. The Shahed-136 Ъ is the latest version of the previous Shahed-136 drone, which had a range of about 2,000 kilometers and a flight time of about 10 hours. However, what sets the two apart is the design and the increasingly updated technical capabilities in this latest version. If the Iranian drone has already attracted significant attention, imagine what would happen if a more advanced Russian version were used. With the ability to adapt to the battlefield terrain, the Russian version of the drone could pose an even greater threat. However, only time will tell how these drones will demonstrate their power on the battlefield and how they will alter the global military competition map in the coming years. let's look at how this Russian version is so threatening. An important event took place at the Alabuga Economic Zone, an industrial area in Russia. A warehouse containing spare parts for the Shahed-136 UAV suddenly caught fire. According to a report by the Defense Intelligence of Ukraine, this fire was no accident. The warehouse contained about 65 airframes, engines, navigation systems, and thermal imaging cameras, enough to produce up to 400 units of the Shahed-136. Although the cause of the fire has not been officially revealed, there is strong suspicion that Ukraine was behind the attack. This is based on the fact that previously, a company functioning as the assembly plant for the Shahed-136 in Tatarstan was targeted by UAVs used by Ukraine. This attack shows the seriousness with which Ukraine is addressing the threat posed by these drones. The Shahed-136 has indeed proven to be a significant threat to Ukraine. It has been used by Russia in various attacks, including destroying Ukrainian military positions in Zaporizhia, targeting the Buksam air defense system, and launching other strikes that have intensified pressure on Ukraine's defenses. For Ukraine, the presence and use of these UAVs are a major challenge they must face. What about the latest Russian version of the Shahed-136? What other technologies might Ukraine be using to bring it down? Do you think this new version is truly powerful? Leave your thoughts, and thanks for watching.